Are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. No problem here. 1 away.
In the second spot tonight, right fielder
digging in,
number 5.
He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Ready on 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Giants down. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Madison Bumgarner. Gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Stepping up to the plate. Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Come set with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate,
Right
Aaron
fielder,
Judge.
Aaron
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Another hit in the inning. The second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
4 home runs. That average for him up in the 360s now. 18 driven in. Spin and a throwback to second, just keeping him close. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fifth.
Edwin Encarnacion now carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dickerson looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 9 homers and 23 driven in. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story.
3-run home run in the first, and now he singles. Man, are the bats alive today. They are swinging it.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Bumgarner sets. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, these guys are on a roll. Right there, even a soft line drive. What are you going to do? Man, this is just insult to injury. Are they getting lucky or what?
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting. Read what the pitcher is doing to you in the at-bat. A pitch away, and then the third one away, and he takes that direction for the hit. Nice job.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, after the first inning, he's got a 5-0 lead. And I think for the pitcher, this is a big challenge, but he's got to focus. Make sure you go one pitch at a time, one hitter at a time, and don't allow a rally. Act like the scoreboard says 0-0 or 1-0 instead of 5-0.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So stepping in, Yangervis Solarte. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
So striding in, Stephen Vogt. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. In there for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Aaron.
She's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single in his first try. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 1-0 pitch on the way. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles, just found the hole.
In now, Gary Sanchez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he'll try and knock it down at short, but it gets on by him. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants' dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. Chris Stratton is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Second and third here, one man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Cameron Maybin.
Standing in now, Cameron Maybin takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, you're not going to see that very often. The ball's hit hard, but they held the runner up. With 2 outs, he's run on contact. But that time, the ball was hit so hard, third base coach could do nothing but hold up the runner.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
0-1 pitch on its way. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Stanton. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Aaron
Here's
Judge.
big Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a fastball as he has to lead there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch. If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 5 is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. The pitch. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Story ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Number 5 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez, and the throw to first ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 9-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 5 is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into center field. Pillar's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3.
Leading off for the Giants, the first
Infield
baseman,
shifted well to the
number
right.
9,
Here's the first pitch.
Brandon
A
Belt.
changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Story picks it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Giants,
Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a good slider here to start the at bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Outside and low, 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Started that swing a bit too early.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The 0-1 delivery. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Gregorius has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Cameron Maben. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
Aaron Hicks.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
And he lays off for ball 1. Here it comes. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Number 5 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. When we come, baseman Evan Longoria. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Evan Longoria.
And that misses, ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
You froze him on the fastball there. Evan Longoria becomes the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Alex.
Striding in once again, Alex Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
What a great swing. That ball got back as far as he could, and he shot it right past the third baseman. Now, the third baseman wasn't playing on the line. He's off the line a little bit, but I still like the execution of the swing.
Into the box now, Buster Posey, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pilar.
Kevin Pilar is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hit hard towards center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep. They're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Weak chopper to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Digging in once again, number 5. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning is... Giants down in order. They're down 9-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Trevor Story stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Boy, that was a big hook, and did he stay in there or what? That ball looked like it started behind him and came back over the plate, and he was able to get a base hit on it.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Runner goes for second. Swing and a looper to left. In comes Dickerson. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Cameron Maybin now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Cameron Maybin.
Torres will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Back in standing. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. A bullet to first base. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Up next for the
Ready
Yankees.
for another chance? Aaron Hicks. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Longoria onto the grass, and that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ball 1. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Standing in, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lays off 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. This one pretty well. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Fielder Aaron Judge.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Giancarlo Stanton becomes out number 2 this inning. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-1. On the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Well, he's off to a fast start in this series. 3 hits already in this game. He's still got a couple games left in this series.
Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1. Back in the Big Apple now as we are remains of this presentation of baseball on the show. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Number 5 becomes the first out of the inning.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. New York.